Hello everyone, welcome back. It has been a few days. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. Oh, we were gonna go take care of those bandits, weren't we? Yes. What's my weight? I'm starting to get, oh wow, I am carrying a lot of stuff. I'm starting to get the feeling that I won't be able to depose that Jarl. That upsets me. We'll take care of the bandits. We'll see how things play out. And then if I can't get rid of them, then I will just rob them blind and be on my way. Yeah, you gotta settle for. Hey, where'd pup go? Where'd pups go? Oh well, maybe you took them inside. Whatevs. Let's sell some stuff. I have also installed a bunch of new mods. As you can see, some people have suggested mods here and there. I've installed a mod that makes conversations easier to not pick the wrong choices and all that stuff. I've installed higher textures, so everything should look a little bit prettier. I've installed what you hear, was it Climates of Tamriel, something like that. Something that's a weather system that's supposed to give a whole lot more atmospheric feel to all of Skyrim, and other stuff. I'll make a credits section soon where I'll list the new mods I'm using. I worked a lot with the dual sheath redux and have had absolutely no luck with that. I don't know how to get it to work, and I've tried everything. I've got the patcher working. I've got it all going. It just doesn't work, but whatever. I'm not too worried about it. So, what do you got for sale?
Take a look.
My favorite interesting NPC at the moment. All right. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff we don't need. Oh my God! It's Ozma's trench knife. How did I not notice that before? That's awesome. I don't need it though. Maybe. Well, is it more damaging than my ebony dagger? No, it's not, but it's still cool. No. All right, get rid of that. Gold ore, sure. Knight's broadsword, don't need that. Leather bracers of deft hands. I might want to hold on to that actually, just in case. You never know. Oh, no, we can sell it to someone else. Let's see what else we've got here. Silver hawk bow, that is 24 damage. I'm using that. Alright, what else do we got? I need the swoon spoon. Vampire armor, I don't... No! Give me my swoon spoon back. Where's my swoon spoon? There it is. Give that back. Don't need the vampire armor. Alright, we'll just give you... Come here. That many. Thank you. Let's go sell at the other blacksmith.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first, and the Empire second.
Okay, then. What do you got for
Finest
sale?
weapons and armor.
Alright, let's sell more stuff to you. You've got a decent amount of gold there. Good. Because I've got a decent amount of things to sell. I don't need that. Don't really need wolf pelts, do I? No, not really. I can always get more if I need them. What else do I got that's taking up valuable space? Nothing that you're buying.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Wait a
Only
second.
a hearty soul travels the road these days.
What about this?
Only inside the gates. Much of Folkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
Okay.
But steel's worth every septim. Remember that.
Uh-huh. Do you have anything we need to sell? No. Okay. Let's go look at other places that will buy stuff.
Here. There's too many bugs.
I'm sorry, there's too many bugs for
Stay
you.
out of trouble, elf.
Yes, I'm staying out of trouble. Gosh. Whee! Woohoo! Yeehaw! I don't want to go take on the bandits when it's raining. Now, here's the problem. I love sneaking in and taking out the bandits with the swoon spoon and not killing them, but just relieving them of all their goods.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
That's
If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
That's what I prefer, but I'd never be able to do that with Freya. I mean, this one we're pretty much just going to have to go in swords
Get
blazing
you something?
because Freya's never going to agree to, hey, let me just go knock all of them out. She'll be
for
like,
something?
why? They're
Well
bandits.
met.
We should kill
Unlike
them.
My brother, I've no dislike of strangers.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
She'll be like, they're bandits. We should kill them. And Squeeper will be like, yeah, but... okay. That's pretty much how that conversation would go. Don't need that. Need those. Is there anything here I can sell? Yes, I can sell that. Don't need that. What else we got here? Don't need those. Don't need those. No. And I'm already out of stuff. Got tons of things to sell. No one to sell it to. Huh. I guess I'll just have to store some stuff with Freya or my horse. And a lot of you have been saying, you know, I like debating whether or not Squeeper would know how to use staffs of chain lightning and whatnot.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Yeah. I still don't think that Squeeper would really know how to use staffs, but I'm still not going to sell it because it's flippin' magical. Squeeper loves magical things. Maybe I will be able to use it. I mean, oh, good. I don't know. I think it makes sense that obviously, I don't know if you need skill or not. I've been thinking about it a lot, and the truth is, while I think you might need some knowledge or some know-how how to use staffs, given that Squeeper loves magical artifacts so much, you would think in 200 years he would learn how to use a staff and a scroll. So maybe I will use those. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet because it's so hard to tell if a staff needs, because he has no magical talent, period, whatsoever. But I don't know if he needs magical talent to use a staff, or just kind of has to know where to press this button here. And I don't know. I don't really know. I'll decide eventually. I'm sure if I want to use staffs or not. I want to see my map, please. I need to go take out the bandits, which is, what am I doing? All right, where's my journal? Not Way of the Nine, not Daedra's best friend, not Way of the Voice. What is this? Is that? Yeah. Okay. I guess it's this. That is the one we need to do. So, set time scale 20. Some people suggested that I, set time scale. Some people suggested that I changed it myself for sneaking. Oh, 2. Okay. And that might be completely possible. 220. There we go. It might be completely possible I did that. Remember, there was literally about a year in between when I played this game last and now. Well, let's see now. What do we need? I don't need the cooking pot. I can keep that on Allie. I don't need the leather tent. I can keep that on Allie. I'm going to probably keep these cloaks with me. No. Put those. I kind of like the idea of having to go to Allie. Like, not having them on me all the time, because why would I have them on me at all times? We can keep that stuff on me. We don't need that. We don't need those. Staff of Lightning, I'll put in there. I don't know if I would sell that. I mean, I probably would never sell that. I just don't know if I'm ever going to use it. I just don't know these things. I don't need these books. Actually, I should probably keep Legend of Runetail. I use that. Because I'm carrying a lot of stuff that I do not need to be carrying. Don't need all of those. Don't need all these potions of magicka. Do need most of these though. What's taking up all my weight that I can get rid of? Start looking at weight here. No. Nothing really. Except my swords, of course, and my armor. Alright, well, this should be fine. Whatever, we'll go with this. Alright. To the bandits. So yeah, it's not gonna be a very stealthy endeavor this time. We're just gonna go right up there and take them out. Because like I said, I doubt Freya would really be open to any other methods. The sneaking up and knocking them out and taking the stuff is really something that's going to have to be reserved for when Freya's not with me. Or doesn't know I'm doing it. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, because it's not really in Freya's character. It's certainly in Squeeper's character, but, you know. Freya, are you coming, by the way? Did you get on your horse? And you coming? Freya? Yeah, there you go. So this time scale should also fix the time, and I gotta remember, now that I remember, because I do like slowing time down when I'm gonna go sneaking to give me more time, you know, so that, in an hour I'm not already in the daylight and having problems, but I'll have to remember to turn that back on to normal, because on the other hand, when I'm traveling cross country of Skyrim, I like the time to go faster to simulate that we're covering more ground, or we're covering longer distances than we really are. So that's how that'll work. Other than that, there was something else I was going to say. I don't remember what, though. I'm so glad you guys are really enjoying this. I really, really am. I love doing this series. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the changes and all that. And as you've seen by now, there are still going to be lots and lots of conversations between me and Freya. I've kind of changed the format of how I do it. Instead of actually writing in and modding in all her dialogue lines and all that, you've seen that I do much more of a conversational Freya and Squeeper kind of sitting at the table talking. Those are so much easier to do and will allow me to do much more of them and therefore develop the characters much more fully. So you'll see a lot more of that.
Over here, please. I need help.
What?
Please.
Am I in the right place?
You have a potion you can spare.
Where? Who's talking? Who is talking?
Please. Do you have a potion you can spare?
Oh my god! Are you okay? Someone move this branch! Oh my god!
Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
Well, yeah, with a tree on you! I can imagine! What are you doing out here?
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
I have a potion to spare. Here.
I just need a little to get going.
Yeah, here, take a potion of vigorous healing. There you go. What? He's not gonna skimp? This guy could die.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
I understand. Let me help you.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
We're anthrops. Of course we do that kind of thing. Are you gonna... Oh my god. Ah! Those Spriggans messed you up hardcore, didn't they? Whew! Alright, Freya. Let's do this. This is not where we were supposed to go, I think. I accidentally just ran into something else to do. Whatevs. It works. Alright. There's the Spriggan. Steel arrows? No. Where are my Justicar arrows? There we go. Let's take this baby down. I had no problems taking down Spriggans.
Be careful!
Oops. Whoa, what happened?
Huh?
Come here. Okay.
I cannot best you.
Yeah! We did it. You okay?
Be careful. They're faster than you think.
No. You don't say. Ah, where'd all my Justicar arrows go? Aw, poor Ari. I'm not gonna loot them in front of their friend. That seems kind of pointless and dickish. Hey, they're dead. They're not gonna use it. Don't be silly. Oh, hey, Justicar. Ha ha ha. Is that a bear? Here's a bear. Do not want to deal with a bear right now. Ah! Oh my gosh! Watch out, Freya. Okay. Oh, and someone also, that's what I was going to say. One of the you viewers was commenting on how I stopped to loot everything, even when I'm in the middle of a fight and all that. You know, and I take stuff to sell, even if Squeeper may not generally think it was interesting enough to sell or whatnot. And we talked about it, but in case anyone else has those same opinions, like, you know, if he's in the middle of a fight, wouldn't he wait to loot all the bodies and come back later? And, I mean, would he take everything to go sell and all that? You guys are gonna have to cut me some slack. I never claimed that this was gonna be like 100% realism role-playing, hands down. I do my best to roleplay, but there are certain elements of gamerism that are ingrained in me, like kill, loot, kill body, loot body. Take stuff and sell. These are things that have been ingrained in me as a gamer, and it is really, really hard to, I mean, you do them subconsciously almost. I kill a body, I loot it. That's just what I do. I don't think about it. And part of it is also for convenience purposes. While it may be more realistic to kill everything and then go loot the bodies, I don't want to waste the 5 minutes it would take to go search and find that body again that was in this cave that, you know, or when I can just loot it right then and there and be done with it. So you'll have to cut me some slacks. And then you'll have to sew them together. And maybe some black slacks. They match my eyes. Woohoo! And also for the would Squeeper really take...
Done that.
Okay.
Justice, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now.
Aw.
I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
Okay. Bye. As far as, like, you know, would he loot everything and take it all and sell it? Yeah, you could say Freya would. We could do it that way. Or we could just let it be and say, suspend disbelief or not. But no, I think it makes sense that Freya would. I'll probably sell that, though. And give me that Justicar arrow. Okay, let's go. But the main principle to keep in mind here is I'm trying to roleplay. My concerns when it comes to role-playing are not total immersion into a realistic world and what everything being right and, you know, making sure he goes to the restroom when he needs to. And someone else also commented, why is Squeeper always wears armor instead of putting on his casual clothes and all that? And I might do that from time to time, but the truth is it's a pain. It's a big pain to, and I did that in Oblivion a lot. But it is kind of and that was also kind of a different Squeeper. I mean, 200 years ago, Squeeper was much less accustomed to wearing armor, and he liked the feel of regular clothes, didn't think armor was comfortable, and, you know, he's been wandering Tamriel for 200 years. He's grown much more accustomed to the way armor feels. But again, the other part of it is just convenience. I don't want to worry about is everything realistic? Did Squeeper, you know, did he put on the right piece of armor first, or did he eat lunch? And I prefer to take a much... Where is Milo? A much more lax approach. To me, the role-playing aspect, the most important role-playing aspect is to get the character right. To do what Squeeper would do in certain situations. And to stay true to the characters I've developed and their story. That's what concerns me more. And we're going to get drenched in this rain, so we should probably set up camp unless we're really close to that cave, which we are not at all. So, this looks as good a place as any, because we are going to get drenched if we stay out here, and plus it's getting late anyway. So let's get this large leather tent and a cooking pot, and we will just make camp here. Right here is as good a place as any. Alright, oh, I don't have any firewood. Yipes. I need to collect some firewood. This is not good. Do I still have survival skills? No, I have my horse call. Alright, okay, so... let us survival skills. Harvest wood. Harvest firewood. Good, I got enough firewood. I'll probably be wet and cold, but I got enough firewood. Let's get that. And let's set up a campfire. Oh, right about here. Build campfire. No, let's bring it further out. That's good. Not you, Freya. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you mind, Freya? Freya! Get, come here. Come here. Freya, come here. Thank you. Alright, that's good. Build campfire. Activate campfire. There we go. Okay, now... set up tent. Now, leather tents are much better for rain purposes. Put that right there. Pitch tent here. keeps out the rain much better than a fur tent does. There we go. Can we add a cooking pot? Items. Oh, the cooking pot. No, I took the cooking pot off of Valley. So, do I just... Yeah, okay, place cooking pot. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. There. Place cooking pot here. Nice. Okay, let's I may have... Okay, there we go. I may have made the fire a bit too close, actually. The tent a little close to the fire. Maybe I should, let's pack up and replace this baby. I just think that, you know, it was a bit close. Alright, so, let's just replace it a little bit out, further out. There we go. Come here. Yeah, that's fine. Pitch tent there. I don't know why I drew my swords. There we go. Better. Now, Freya, you can relax a bit. Actually, let's put like a sitting thing, a sitting spot. Sit cross-legged. No, create cross-legged sitting spots. There we go. Let's make a couple of these for Freya. There we go. Maybe one over here too. And that way we can just tell her to relax. We'll stay here for a while. So you can just stay here. You okay, Allie? 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 What the? Allie, please, darling. Ladies! Ladies! Allie, just stay right there, okay? It's fine. It's fine, you're good. You're golden. Alright, now. Use bedroll, sit down. Oh, cool. Freya's making dinner. Nice. What do I want to do? Exposure plus 20, wet 0%. Let's use lantern. See, and I take all my boots and swords off and my backpack. It's so cool. I like that. Alright, so let's have some food. Cooked beef. Jug of milk. A carrot. And a tomato. That's fine. That's dinner. I forgot to get food off of Allie, so we'll just use that. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just call it a night. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to read to Freya tonight, mainly because if I read too many journal entries too quickly, where'd Freya go? Oh, there you are. We'll go through them faster than I'd like, so not every time we set up camp are we going to be reading. So Freya's going to sit over there, have a good meal. I am going to relax a little bit. Toggle view. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see, I see. I can make it so that I don't, it shows the inside of the tent. That's cool. Let's do that, though. I like that. Alright, what the? Hello? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna lay down. We're gonna call it a night. We'll rest until tomorrow morning, and then we'll go take out this bandit camp. Actually, no. This is we should be attacking at night. I think Frey and I are gonna strategize. We should hit them at night when they're not expecting it. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, we'll sleep until nighttime. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. And then we will attack around midnight or so. We'll get up around midnight or so. So it is 6:35. Let's rest for about 6 hours. Okay. It's still raining. Ah. Well, we need to wait until it stops raining. Fine, we'll just wait until morning. Hopefully it'll be stop raining by then. Sleep for another 6 hours. Is it still raining? It's still raining. Oh, come on, game. Lord. We gotta stay here though, Freya. We can't travel in the rain. We'll get soaked and killed out here. Okay, well, we're just gonna spend a nice day in the tent. Well, if we have to spend a whole day in the tent, I should read to her, honestly. Alright, fine. I will read to Freya while the rain falls. Oh, I don't have my book, do I? Did I get my book back out? I did not. Whoops, I'm gonna have to go get my book. Alright, where is Runetail? There we go. Okay, so since we're gonna be hanging out here for the day, while Freya relaxes, chillaxes, lays down, I will read to her. No, I don't want to use lantern. There we go. No, I want to use the lantern, please. There we go. Okay, hang on. All right, let's see. I believe we are on the 7th entry. Let me turn over to that. Let me lick the tip of my finger and start flipping through these pages. Yes, let me see here. I'll get out my reading spectacles. Yes. Okay, I think here we are. 7th entry. How should one handle the trials the world throws at them? No one can deny that life is difficult, and I was reminded all too well of that fact recently. I was robbed. I know the irony of these words, but I cannot deny the truth. Many of my most valuable possessions were taken from my saddlebags. I was already struggling with the disappointment of the Arcane University, and now I must deal with this revelation. I wonder how the man passed out on the floor next to me handled the revelation that his excessive drinking has just lost him a valuable sword. Will he be angry? Will he be saddened to the point of depression? Or will he move on, tougher and wiser for his trouble? Despite all that has happened to me in the past few days, I find that I am still able to smile. I find joy in the life I lead, no matter how difficult it becomes. The world may take away everything I possess, and I feel that I will be fine as long as it never takes away my smile. Now I should probably go before this man wakes up and notices my new sword looks a lot like his. 8th entry. Tonight is the night. I've spent weeks preparing for this. In one night, I need to steal vault keys from every shop and break into the vault itself. I have never been so nervous. No, I'm not sure that nervous is the right word. To be honest, I cannot say that excitement is what I feel either. All I know is that I can barely hold this quill. I know my stomach is tight and that I cannot stop smiling, even if it is a thin smile. As odd as it sounds, I think this feeling is closer to love. Not the love that a man feels for a woman, but the love an artist feels for his craft. This is how a true painter must feel when he picks up a brush. What I feel is the anticipation and joy of knowing I am doing what I was meant to do. It is time to get to work. 9th entry. Success! I have finally done it. I broke into the vault, neutralized all the guards, and stole everything but the dirt. I would not say it was a flawless job, but it was most certainly a successful one. However, I must not let my sense of accomplishment blind me to the dangers still at hand. I need to get out of town until people stop looking for the vault thief. Perhaps it is time to travel abroad, to visit new towns and see new prospects. More importantly, what do I do with all of this gold? It is far more than I could ever use. Getting it to people who need it is not a problem, since gold is a gift rarely refused. The difficulty lies in how to disperse it. There are plenty of beggars, but they have few needs. They have few possessions, and thus few needs. They have no way to support themselves, so to give them gold is to give them happiness for a month or two. On the other hand, to ensure a farmer has the seed to feed his family, or to pay a loan shark who has become too threatening towards a poor family, can ensure happiness and well-being for years to come. I shall have to keep my eye out for the opportunities to share my wealth properly.
It does not make sense to me. It is clear that Anthropoulos has a noble and kind heart. While I cheer him for wanting to help others, how can he ignore all the harm he did in order to do so? What good is it to give a farmer money for seeds if the merchant he stole it from suffers? That is not ending misery, it is only moving it around.
Yes, you are very right.
How can he call this noble or just?
Nobility is a strange thing. You cannot touch it or pick it up, and it's different for everyone. One man's nobility is another man's selfishness. I honestly do not think that Anthropoulos saw himself as noble. I don't even think he truly knew what nobility was.
What about justice, then? It is the same for everyone. Either a person's actions are just or they are not. Surely he knew that taking money from merchants who did no wrong was not just.
Perhaps. But it's very difficult to know true justice.
What do you mean?
Say a man walked up to another man in the street and murdered him. Would you say that was just?
Of course not.
What if I told you that the murdered man had killed the family of the first?
In that case, I suppose it was just to punish him for his deeds.
What if I also told you that he killed the first man's family only in self-defense? The family attacked him.
I see.
Yes, justice is the same for different people. But without knowing the full story, it's almost impossible to truly say what is just. And no one ever knows the full story.
Are you suggesting that Anthropoulos was right in his actions, then?
No. Like you, I think he did not realize the consequences of his actions. He was young and foolish. The only consequences he believed in were the ones he chose to see.
But such a man could not be the Anthropoulos of legend.
No, he could not.
So what changed him?
Ruined Tale.
Ruined Tale. I do not know much about him other than that he was a companion to Anthropoulos during his early days.
He was so much more than that. He was a friend, a teacher, a brother in arms. He was family.
What was he like?
Not tonight. We have a long road ahead of us. Sleep well, Freya.
You too, Elf.